It's time to shop my stash. Let me show you what I've pulled for the month of July. Hey, howdy, hey y'all, Leanna here. I have a whole basket of just eyeshadow palettes because, oh, why am I so extra? Why? Because I pull all these palettes and then I just am like, why did I pull so many palettes? But there's so many pretties that I could not stop myself. A lot of them are brand new and I want to use them. So, is brand new products considered stash? Okay. So let me start at the top of the list with primer. I think last month I said I was going to use this e.l.f. Hydrating Primer Serum because it's new. And I only got to use it a couple of times. So I mean primer, right? How exciting is face primer? So I'm going to use this. And then I did a haul of Shop Miss A. I will link that video up here, and the look that I have on today is a full face of Shop Miss A. I will put that link here as well. So I tried this Aqua Hydrating Face Primer and I like it. So I'm going to use both of these for July. For foundation, I'm going to use the AOA CC Cream, which is what I have on. So I want to continue to use that. I really like it. It feels really good. I thought that it covered well. It has not creased. It looks really nice. So I'm going to play around with that for the rest of the month. And I'll give my final thoughts on that because what was it? What was it? $1.88? $1.88, I believe. Yep, that's $1.88. You can't beat that. Just can't beat it. And then I ordered this Maybelline Super Stay 24-hour skin tint. And the color shade, it's a shade. The shade looked just a little dark for me, but I don't know. I think I can get it to work. So we're going to play with that and see how that goes. And then I miss my House Lab, so I pulled that out so that I can use that as well. So those are the three foundations that I'm going to be using. I do have some samples that I have not used, some Armani, maybe. I want to use some of those. I don't know what I did with them. They're not right here in front of me, but I do want to play around with those. For powder, I'm going to use the AOA Studio Perfect Setting Powder, which is what I have on. It worked very, very well. I really do like it. So I want to continue to play with that. And then Instagram, Rose on Instagram, she talked me into buying this little Givenchy Prism Libre in Volatile Rose. This is just a little sample, but this little sample was $29. But she loves it so much and I want to try it because I really have a problem putting any type of powder under my eyes, and she says this works really well for that. So I will be using that. For concealer, I'm going to keep on using this AOA Top Secret Concealer. This is in Light Ivory, which is what I have on. I thought that that worked really well. And then on my vanity, I still have my LYS and the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. I love both of these. They're the only concealers that really look good on me because I do have so much wrinkled, crepey skin under my eyes. I leave those there, but I'm going to continue to play around with the AOA and see how that goes. I use this Venetian Romance Creamy Bronzer. That's what I'm wearing, and I think it's a little warm for me, and I struggled with it a little bit, so I want to play around with that some more and see how that does. I believe that that's the only bronzer that I have other than what normally sits on my vanity, which is the Bare Minerals bronzer. This is the Invisible Bronze, which is my all-time favorite, and it's discontinued. So that stays on my vanity. I will use that when I'm struggling with this one. I'm going to play around some more with this soft base AOA nude eye primer. I did like that. It covered very well and went on super easy, and normally I have to set my eye primer right away. I did not set it right away, and it did not crease, so I'm super excited about that. I'm going to keep playing with that. I'm going to continue on with this AOA highlighter palette because it is just gorgeous. It is gorgeous. Yellow, green, blue, and pink are the shifts in these, and this was $1, y'all. I absolutely love it, so I'm excited to play with that for a whole month. And in case you're wondering, I have on the AOA Alexis natural hair eyelashes, and they're reusable, so I will be wearing those. I did not try these plush blushes. They are gel liquid blush. I used one of the cream blushes, so I want to play with these for February. For July. I really enjoyed the eyelash primer and mascara. So only using it one time, I want to try that some more. And all of the cream blushes that I got from AOA, I have one of them on. Which one did I put on? Duchess is the one that I currently have on. I have 5 more to play around with, so I'm looking forward to that. I didn't get to use the lip gloss in the little wine bottle. Going to use that. I do have on this Mod lipstick, and I do like it. It was very easy to put on, so I'm going to continue with that. I have on the Lumi underneath my highlighter, and it is very glowy, but I may play around with that some more. And what do y'all think about my freckles? Should I keep on playing around with my freckle pen? I might. I might go to work with freckles to see if anybody notices. Y'all are probably tired of seeing these AOA products. This is the third video that I've talked about them. I will continue to play with the AOA single shadows, the little palette that I made. That turned out really well. I don't remember whether I've talked about this in a video or not. This is Rude Cosmetics. This is Makeup with an Attitude Mega Anima Book 2. And I got this at TJ Maxx, I believe. And it's a very pretty palette. I've used it once and it seemed to do fairly well, so I want to play around with that some more. Hello? 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 Hi. Thank you. So I want to play around with that some more and see how that does. Very pretty palette. I have a lot of palettes, y'all. I did not get a chance to play with the June eyeshadow bundle from Sydney Grace, so I'm leaving that in here, and this is the July bundle, so I want to play around with these shadows. These are so pretty. Look at how pretty those are. Love them. I don't know what I did with the liquid shadow. I have that somewhere. I did a look using this palette in my collab video for June with Andy from Andy Does Stuff, but I only used it once or twice, and I love this palette. Love it. love it. So I'm going to continue to play with that for July. And then I have some new palettes. I don't know whether I've talked about the Anastasia Cosmos palette. Oh my gosh. It is amazing. I have used this once. I'm going to continue to play with that. I got the Natasha Denona Yucca palette. This one too is really pretty. Look at these shades. I cannot wait to play with that. I've only swatched one of them. And then while I was on their website and there was a sale, I have been wanting this palette for a long time. This is the My Dream Cheek Duo. It has the blush. This is a cream highlighter and then a topper, and it is so pretty. I'm super excited about that. Oh, here is my Sydney Grace liquid shadow for the month of July. You can see the shade right there. So pretty. And I'm super excited about these two palettes. This is from Spellbound Beauty, and that is a new brand to me. This will be my first time using this brand, and these palettes were extremely inexpensive. She has an Etsy store. I will leave the link down below. But one palette was $30 and one was $25. And oh my gosh. Y'all see that? Do y'all see it? Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I cannot wait to use that palette. And then the other palette is called Cult. And this one too is just grungy, and oh my gosh, that is just right up my alley. I cannot wait, cannot wait. And then Andy, she has talked about this palette so much that I had to get it because it is just so pretty. And the looks that she has created with it are amazing. So I got that from Beauty Bay, and while I was there, you can't go to Beauty Bay and only buy one palette. I got the Dark Fantasy palette because this has been on my wish list for quite some time, and that is such a pretty palette. What am I missing? I mean, you know, setting sprays and I have some mascaras and stuff, but you know, this is my thing. These are my thing. These are my thing. So I'm more excited about shopping my stash for eyeshadow palettes than anything else. And quickly, because you know it'll be October before I get it done. I have some friend mail that Janet sent me. Just Janet. She put a sticker on the front that says, "The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return." And isn't that the truth? And then on the back, she has "Love yourself, obstinate, headstrong girl." And she wrote, "'Cause I sure do love you." I mean, I love you too, Janet. You're so amazing. You're just amazing. Hello? Hello? What? My camera has lost its mind, y'all. She sent me a really pretty card. "Hi, Leanna. I hope you like the little gift I'm sending. It's a one-of-a-kind, just like you. Love you, Janet." Thank you, Janet. Janet made me a ankle bracelet. And she wrapped it up very nice and then put it in this pretty little red bag. And she was a little upset that she couldn't find a dragonfly. Because, you know, me and my dragonflies. But it has a beautiful moon on it. If you know me, you know I love the moon. Isn't that pretty? And she made this with her sweet little hands. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to wear it. It's so pretty. So, so pretty. That would be a beautiful necklace, Janet. Can you make me a matching necklace? Look at how cute that would be. Is my neck that small? Probably not. Anyway, thank you, Janet. She sent me a 4th of July card like a month before it was supposed to be, because she knows it takes me a while because I've been busy. Anyway, that's my Shop My Stash for July. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. Before you go, make sure you show that like button some love. And as always, I'd like to remind you that makeup is meant to enhance the natural beauty that you already are. And we are all beautiful at any age and any size. Find something to be grateful for today. Pull your makeup out and play with it. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Hopefully y'all want to see some videos with these palettes, right? Right? Let me know down in the comments.